बनाया वो अभी नहीं बनाएंगे. Okay, so let's start.
Okay, sir.
Good morning all.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. So welcome to the session. This session is about explaining a sample paper. This session is supposed to taken by Dr. Pankaj Dwivedi sir, but due to some official reason, he is not with us. So I will take this class. I am Dr. Amit Kumar Jha. So now we start. The session is explaining a sample paper. Here we can say explaining a sample paper means nothing like I will show you a sample paper. Based on that sample paper, you have to make your questions, and the count of questions should be 600. Okay, and out of 600, some questions will be based on listening, some questions will be based on speaking, some questions will be based on reading, and some questions will be based on writing skills. I will tell you the number, like how many questions will be from which skills, and the questions, the level of the questions should be A1 or A2 level. Okay, and in some questions you need to record, as you know how to test the listening, as yesterday it was explained by Miss Basudha Raje. So for listening, how you test the listening means listening, you have to listen something and answer of that questions. Okay, so when you are creating a questions, making a questions on listening skills, that time you need to record something. Okay, and the examinee will listen that sound and answer the questions. Okay, so for that you need to make recording. Okay, how you can record? The thing is that you can record using your phone, or you may record using your laptop or system, but make attention, the format of that audio should be in MP3. Okay, there are different types of extension for audio file. It may be MP3 dot wave a for you. So but your sound should be for uploading on the portal, the extension of that file should be MP3. If that sound is not, if you are recording using any device and the extension of that file is not in MP3, so you need to use any audio converter. Okay, using audio converter you can convert that audio to any extension to MP3. First thing. Another thing, what should be recorded, what not should be recorded. Okay, so first recording, before recording you need to write, like for example if you are recording any dialogue, if so you need some recording sample, what should be recorded. Like for example, if I'm telling the conversation, the most important thing which you need to record is conversation. So conversation should be like some situation based conversation. For example, you are going to a market to buy a pen, so the conversation will be between a shopkeeper or a customer. So you just image a situations like you are going to purchase a pen. So how you convert, how you will make conversation to shopkeeper. So there should be two persons involved. What you need to do, like for example, for conversation you need one of your friend. Okay, like for example you will play the role of customer. So there someone should be who play the role of shopkeeper. Okay, so here you need a friend, so you can take help from some of your friends, your family members, anyone. Okay, second thing, before start recording you need to write some dialogue. Okay, so what you can do, you can just open any word file or a copy anything and you can write down the dialogues, and then you can play, like for but before the what you say dialogue, you can say the character name also. Like for example, if you are recording for the same situation, a shopkeeper and a customer, So you will say, for I will take example from Hindi, like you will say grahak, namaskar, mujhe kalam chahiye. Then the shopkeeper will ask, namaskar. Then he will say, dukandar. Okay. So his dialogue will be, dukandar, namaskar, आपको कौन सी कलम चाहिए. Then again, customer, ग्राहक, मुझे, for example, you say cello की पेन चाहिए. Then he will say, he will show you some pen, and then situation, the customer will ask, इस कलम की कितनी कीमत है. So like that, everyone before the dialogue, you should say the, what you say, the person name, like grahak, customer. In same situation, you can ask like two of friends. One friend went to Goa, just for example, and he returned from Goa, and he explained about the how was the trip about Goa. So, for example, one friend name is Saroj, another friend name is Pawan. Okay, so when Saroj will say, he will say Saroj, then his dialogue, and next Pawan and Pawan's dialogue. So this will be the situations, and like this you need to record. Is it clear? I think it is clear.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
This is the main thing which you need to take care at the time of recording. What I am doing that, there is two session explaining a sample paper, and next session is audio recording. So I will just merge both the classes, so it will be better for you to understand. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
Sir, namaskar, sir.
I'm just sharing my screen. This is the sample paper. One more thing, there are some person who already attended this workshop previously. For them, this is just for reminder, when you are creating your questions, so make sure the last question, like last time conversation you have recorded, don't repeat that conversation here. Just make a different conversation. Okay. Like for example, few members who has already attended the workshop which was held on.
Excuse me.
Yes.
सर वैसे पेपर क्वेश्चन पेपर बनाना तो वैसे ही होगा ना जैसे पहले बनाया था.
हाँ, बनाना वही होगा, बट रिपीट आपको क्वेश्चंस नहीं करने हैं.
ठीक है, वो तो होगा भी नहीं.
ठीक है.
ओके. यू
Just for reminder, like, क्योंकि we have a software, we can check repetition of the questions, and if it happen, so there is no benefit for you. Okay, and even that is not useful for me. We have to delete one set of questions, and it is very, what you say, time taking process for us also, and as well as for you also. Okay, so this is the sample file, not sample file, this is the table of, you can say, a structure on which you have to create the questions. As I have explained, you need to write 600 questions. Out of 600, 300 questions will be A1 level, and 300 questions will be A2 level. Don't worry about this level. A1 level is just, if you know, primary level, basic levels. Okay. And A2 is just upper primary level. When you will just go to in our portal, there you will not get A1 or A2. Instead of A1 or A2, what you will get? Primary level and upper primary level. So where we mean A1, you need to select primary level, and in place of A2, you need to select upper primary level. Next, as I tell you earlier, we have 4 skills: LSRW, listening, speaking, reading, writing, and these are the topic on which you need to make a questions. Okay. Out of this, here I will explain few more. Like, don't worry about this 4Q2R. I will explain about this. Here, this is the item format. As Dr. Sakuntala ma'am is explain about types of questions items. As you explained, 10 types of questions item. But for these things, we need only 3 types of questions. Sorry, 3 types of questions. One is multiple choice questions, simple questions, long answer question, and one is rearrangement questions. This arrange the following sentence. It is by mistake written multiple choice. Here also we will write rearrangement. So the question type is multiple choice questions, simple questions, LQ is long questions, and rearrangement will be here. Okay. So next thing is marks and time, where we will choose multiple choice questions. Their marks will be 1 marks and time will be 1 minute. Okay. Marks is 1. Where the question is simple questions, there also marks is 1 and time is 1 minute. And we will use long questions, long answer questions inside subjective category, long answer questions. There the marks is 5 and time is also 5. Okay. So these are the things I will explain. The first thing, we will focus on listening skill. Okay. So listening skills, what you need to do for all listening skills, there are five subtasks. We can say it subcomponents. Inside listening, there are 5 subcomponents, and for every subcomponent, you need to recording. Okay. Just for example, select the word you hear. It is simple task. I will explain what is the task inside this. Select the word you hear. Here you need to record a word. Okay. I will just, for more clarification, here you can say this is the word. Before this, you should taken care the instructions. Like for every questions, you need to write the instructions. Here the instructions should be in the concerned language for you, for which language you are creating a questions. Okay. Like for example, if you are preparing making a questions for Hindi, the instructions should be in Hindi. If you are making a questions for Sanskrit language, the instructions should be in Sanskrit language. Same like if you are working for Assamese, the instructions should be in Assamese. If you are working for Telugu, the instructions should be in Telugu. Okay.
Amit sir, this is Kannada also applied.
Yeah, Kannada also.
Okay.
It same like the person who will work which language, they need to, the instructions should be in Kannada language. The
Okay,
full
sir. Thank you.
instructions, the questions and everything.
Okay, sir. I understand. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Same like now we have the participant in 20 different languages. Okay. Out of 22, we have participant in 20 different languages.
Okay.
So you just write down the questions in your concerned language.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Next thing, but the instructions should be in your language, the options should be in your language, the questions should be in your language, but the media title, as I saw in here, media title, 1 minute. The media title,
सर कश्मीरी लैंग्वेज का क्या हल रहेगा सर?
कश्मीरी लैंग्वेज के क्वेश्चन सर कश्मीरी में होंगे. एक ये कॉलम छूट गया है, ये देखिए यहाँ दिख रहा है आप लोग को ये सीट. ये मीडिया टाइटल जो है, मीडिया टाइटल शुड बी इन इंग्लिश फॉर ऑल लैंग्वेजेस. What is the media title? I will explain later. But the media title, okay, media title should be in English. Like for example, if we are recording the word, this word is sub, okay, a Hindi word. So the title of this media file, as I saw, this sound should be recorded, and the file name should be w_sub. Okay. The file name should be w_sub, but sub should be written in Roman script, SAB. Same like if you are recording for Kannada language, Bunny. Okay. So the media file should be w_bunny. Clear? Same for Urdu. For every languages, the question should be in Urdu or in concerned language, but the media file name should be in Roman script, in English or Roman script. No need to translate this word. You can write in Roman script. Just for example, w_sub. Because if you make the file name in your concerned language. At the time of selecting that media file, that font is, if that font is not supported, you will not able to see the file. Instead of file, what you will get? Question mark. Another thing, when you will record the word sub, no need to record the questions number like 1.1, 1.2. Same way, if you will record the same thing sentence, no need to record the number. Okay, like for example, no need to record 1.1 sub A1. No need to record. What you need to record? Only the word sub, only the word dal, only the word ghana. Is it clear? So moving forward to next. Next thing is select the sentence you hear. Here, the same things you need to record, and just for clarification, select the word you hear. These types of questions should be 48. Okay, out of 48, 24 questions will be belongs to A1 level, means primary level. 24 questions should belongs to A2 level, means what do you say, upper primary level.
Primary.
Okay, same. So what you need to do, you need to minimum, the questions minimum is 600. What you need to do, minimum you need to write the questions on select the word here should be 48. The numbers should be more but not the least. If you want, you can write the question 60, 50, 52, 100, but not 45, not 47. Is it clear? And when we will just go for the what inputting the questions, at that time one options will be there like select the item format. So at that time you need to select multiple choice for select the word you hear. So there is no worry about these 4Q, 2R and 8. Just concentrate on total questions. So total questions should be 48. Out of 48, 24 questions should be from A1 level and 24 questions should be on A2 level, means primary level or upper primary level. The item format is multiple choice questions and marks is 1, and the media title of this file should be W underscore that word. Okay, same we can go for the second level, that is second subcomponent or second task, that is select the sentence you hear. So same, select the sentence. Here what you need to do, you need to record the sentence. So for example, I am just giving here in Hindi, तो सूर्य पश्चिम में अस्त होता है. This is the sentence. What you need to do when you are just recording this sentence, it should look natural, not like that सूर्य and pause, पश्चिम, like सूर्य पश्चिम में अस्त होता है. It should be not like this, and not it should be like that सूर्य पश्चिम में अस्त होता है. What you need to do, the pace should be normal, the speed should be normal. सूर्य पश्चिम में अस्त होता है, आसमान नीला है, रात में चांद चमकता है. So when you are just going for recording, so your speed should be in what you say, in natural speed, not too fast and not too much slow. So here the file name should be what you see, S underscore. What it should be, S underscore, means S stands for sentence. Here what I will say, W underscore. W underscore means word.
Word.
So when we see the W underscore, it is clear the audio file is a word only. So no need to what you say, next time if I want extract the all words, so no need to play all the words. With the file name only we can understand, oh, W underscore means this file belongs to word, S underscore means this file belongs to sentence. Okay, so that you, and here what how you will write the file name, S underscore Suri Paschim. Initial 2 words you can take. Okay, like for this Asman Nila hai, so S underscore Asman Nila. So with this file name, we can understand that this audio file belongs to this sentence. Okay, same s underscore रात में, same s underscore कुत्ते भौंकते. Okay, so it is easy for you as well as it is easy for me to check that file. Okay, same here. These types of questions should be 24. Out of 24, 12 will be belongs to primary level and 12 is from upper primary level. The item format will be multiple choice and marks will be 1 and time will be 1. Same, we will go for the third task, that is complete the sentence. Here, what do we mean by complete the sentence? Here, what you can do, you can just write a sentence and erase one part of that sentence. Like for example here, उसने कहा कि यह मुझसे नहीं होगा. This is the full sentence. So what you need to do, you need to record whole sentence. Okay, उसने कहा कि यह मुझसे नहीं होगा. Okay, then at the time of making the questions, you can give half part of the questions in questions step and rest part of the sentence will be in options. Okay, मुझसे नहीं होगा, मुझसे ही होगा, मुझसे होगा, मेरे से होगा. And what you need to do, these things should be like confusing. One option is correct and other is called alternative. That should be confusing. Same when we will write these questions. Select the word we hear. We can use minimal pair of words. Okay, the person who is from linguistics background that knows what is minimal pair. For others, I am just telling minimal pair means rhyming words. Okay, like if we say sub, so the word is ab, jab, sab, tab. If we know basic, like for kids who knows this, they can identify the difference between these. Like for example, we can take the second word dal. Okay, if we say dal, so options would be thal, dal, dal, dhal. Okay, like for example, now I'm learning Kannada, so for me it is sometimes tough to differentiate between two sound. Like for example, la. So in Hindi, if you are a native speaker of Hindi, there is only one la. But in Kannada, there are two types of la. La
Yes,
or la.
sir.
Okay, so for a non-native Kannada speaker, it is difficult to identify the difference between them. If the person identify means he has knowledge of that language, Kannada language. Is it clear? So you can give the
Sir.
example like word like kutkoli. So kolli, you can give example. Kolli means with la, with that la and ra. So types of things you can give example in Kannada. Same
Yes,
way
sir.
you need to identify in your language. Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
So same here also, उसने कहा कि यह मुझसे नहीं होगा. So you need to record whole sentence. उसने कहा कि यह मुझसे नहीं होगा. Then half part of the sentence you need to write here and half part of the sentence will be in the options and examiner need to identify that questions. What you need to do in for every questions, you need to given the answer key as well as. Okay, that I will explain when I will explain the question inputting a screen. So here what you need to record, विनाश काल में बुद्धि भ्रष्ट हो जाती है. Okay, so you need to record whole sentence. Sorry. Same way, this third component is finished. Same way you need to write 24 questions out of 24, 12, and same multiple choice question, 1 marks, 1 minute.
Sir, I have a query.
Yes.
What is 4Q and 2R?
4Q, 2R, I will explain later. It is like, for example, if one set of questions paper now, there are 8 questions. So out of 8 questions, 4 questions will belongs to A1 level, 4 questions will belongs to A2 level. Okay, so 4 question QR. Short conversation here means 2 passage. From one passage, 3 questions, and from another passage, 3 questions. For example, here same, if you are asking 24 questions, that 24 questions. So from one passage, 4 questions. I will explain just when I will reach there. So here, just I'm explaining now, listening the passage and answer the questions. Here 4Q, before that 4Q means this is for one set. Okay. This is for 6 set. This number here you can say it's 100 questions. This is for one set, and this is 600 means 6 set of questions. Okay. So 4Q means from primary levels it is 4 questions, and from upper primary level it is 4 questions. So 4 questions, 2 repetition. Okay. Here same, listen the passage, listen to the passage and answer the questions. 2 are matlab the 2 passages should be there. One passage belongs to A1 level and another passage belongs to A2 level, and from one passage there will be 4 questions. Okay. Same in short conversation. So there will be 2 short conversation. One conversation belongs to A1 level and another conversation belongs to A2 level, and from one conversation there will be 3 questions. Same like if we will say 24 questions, so these 24 questions means 6 passages. Okay, and from one passage 4 questions will be there. Here 18 questions, 18 questions means 6 passages, and 6 passages, and from one passage 3 questions will be there. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
What I mean by 4Q, 3Q, 2Q, 2Q, and 4Q?
So can you
Is it clear?
explain the concept of this passages?
Sorry, ma'am.
Can you explain this concept of passages, that we have to
Yeah,
select passage and from
yeah,
there
yeah.
we
I will explain.
Amit, one thing that 2 repetitions means what? Out of 3 questions, 2 questions will be repeated,
No,
kind of.
2 repetition means what? So 2 repetition means 2 passages. In one set, 2 passages should be there. In one set, 2 short conversation will be there. Okay. Out of 2, one is, this is for one set. One belongs to primary level, another belongs to upper primary level. Okay. So like if we say concentrate on 6 set of questions, as you need to write 6 set of question paper. So 6 set of questions paper, there will be 2 means 12 passage. Sorry, 24, no? Sorry, here we can say 48. So what you need to do 12 passages should be there. In one set, 2 passages. So 6 set, 12 passages will be there. And from one passage, 4 questions will be there. I will just explain here. You can see, like for example, this one is the passage. This is one set. Here 2 passages are there. Passage 1, okay, and passage 2. Here you can say this passage belongs to A2 level and this passage belongs to A1 level. Okay. And from this one passage, there will be 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. Here also from one passage, 1, 2, 3, 4 questions are there. So when we are concentrate on 48 means 6 set of questions, then 12 passages, 6 passages belongs to A1 level, and from one passage if 4 questions, so from 6 passages it's 24 questions. Same with upper primary. Same with short conversation, there are totally 36. Means from one short conversation 3 questions will be there. So you can concentrate, leave it about this 2 hour, you just concentrate on the first Q. Like from one passage 4 questions, from one short conversation 3 questions. Next also we will go for the poem, that I will explain later. 2 questions, 3 questions, and 4 questions. Okay. So from one passage, how many questions will be there? So at the time of listening the passage, so from one passage there will be 4 questions, and from one short conversation there will be 3 questions. Okay. Here you can see the numbers. Same, the item format will be multiple choice and marks and time will be 1. I think now it is clear. If anyone has doubt, just ask quickly, then we will move forward to the speaking.
Yeah, Amit, one thing that how do we define that this passage belongs to A1 and this passage belongs to A2?
Good questions. So like the word which you have used in the passage, Like you can see the word in A1 level should not be like some difficult word whose meaning is not clear for what do you say, a second language learners who is on the basic level. Okay, like you can use here for A1 any child story type of things, and it should not be like some science passage or some social science passage where we use a difficult word. Like you can read this passage, it is very easy. यह बात बहुत पुरानी है, तब इस दुनिया में बस तीन ही रंग होते थे. So this passage is taken from a child story. Okay, and when you will ask the questions, like one set of passage you can ask many types of questions. Like for example, you can ask the questions which is directly, the answer of that questions is directly inside the passage. And another type, if any word are used, you can ask the antonym and synonyms of that word. If for example any idioms and phrases are used there, some muhavra, lokukti, you can in Hindi, if that is used, that passage should not select for A1 level. Okay, and you don't ask the meaning of that muhavra or the meaning of that lokokte. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So these passages we can take from like some story, or we can take from some book. We can select the passages from somewhere.
Yeah, you can select the story from somewhere. Even like you can any child stories book you can select. But another thing is most important, when you are selecting a story or selecting a passage, so make sure the length of that passage should be, for I'm telling about the listening, when you are just going for recording of that passage, the recording time should be mid between 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. Like you have selected a passage, a paragraph, and just record that. The length of that audio file should be 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. Okay, 5 ± 5 means 2 minutes. You can say the audio file should be 2 minutes ± 10 or 20 seconds. Okay, is it clear? Like you have to select, and the question should be directly for basic primary level. The answer of that question is directly to that passage. In upper primary level, you can ask a questions like if any words is used and any word is used on that passage, you can ask, that is called indirectly questions. Like for example, a passage on which we use any muhavre, Hindi or lokokti. So we can ask the question, what is the meaning of this lokokti or this muhavra? Okay. Other things you can ask, what is the antonyms or synonyms of this word? Like for example, we use the word आग बबूला हो गया, ये मुहावरा हो गया. Or you can use a word, for example, क्या मैं बोलूं,
Asman, falak, like that.
falak. If, for example, in Urdu we use the word falak, so we can ask what is the meaning of word falak. Okay, so that you can ask A2 level, not A1 level. If that word is very common, you can ask for primary level also. But that if that word is like, for example, some muhavre or some phrases is easy for kids also, like आग बबूला हो जाना. But if you ask ऊँट के मुंह में जीरा, okay, so that is not, the person who is just learning language Hindi, they don't know the meaning of that ऊँट के मुंह में जीरा, but he know आग बबूला होना. So that types of questions you need to differentiate. Like these questions belongs to A1 level, these questions belong to A2 level. Ultimate, you are the question item writer, so this is your decision ki which questions belongs to which level. Just for example, if any things which is lower level, and if I didn't know that, so that is tough for me. At the same time, that question is easy for my friend with same level. So at the end, if you are the question maker, if you are the question item writer, it is your decision. You decide these questions belongs to which level. Okay, ultimate, you are the question item writer, so you need to decide that this passage belongs to A1 level or this passage belongs to A2 level. Okay, I think it is clear now. So we can move forward to the second skill, that is speaking skill. Okay. So
Sir, I have one more question.
yes.
Yes, that the one which you have said, that listen to the passage and answer the questions. Over
Yes.
there, from one passage, we will have to frame 4 questions,
Yes.
right? So for
Yes.
A1 level, we have to frame 24 questions. So there will be ideally 4
Six
to 5,
passes.
6. Okay,
Passes.
6,
Not 4
6
to 5.
passage.
Here every number is fixed.
Okay,
6
okay.
passes.
6 passage for A1 and 6 passage for A2.
Yes.
Oh.
And the same way, here the media title I will explain. For word W underscore, that word. For select the sentence, media file should be S underscore that file. Initial 2 words of that sentence. Complete the sentence, same CS underscore initial 2 words of that sentence. Listen to the passage and answer the questions. The media file should be LP underscore the title of that passage. You can give the title of that passage, and these all media titles should be in English. Again, I am telling all media files should be in English. So the media title for listen to the passage, LP underscore title of that passage. For short conversation, SC underscore title of that passage. Sorry, short conversation, title of that conversation. For example, here I am just moving next. Conversation, you can see this is the conversation, like 2 friends, okay, and they are talking about the, what you say, yoga. Okay, talking about the yoga and how it affect our life. Okay, so this is the things when you are going to record. If you want, you can say this introduction of that passage, कि this passage belongs to, that should be in your language. Like यह स्वस्थ जीवन, एक स्वस्थ जीवन शैली के लिए योग को अपनी दिनचर्या में सम्मिलित करने के बारे में 2 मित्रों के बीच वार्तालाप. Before starting the recording, you can record this also. No need to record the questions number and anything. You need to record these things, and then you can start from here. Like for example, Aisha. So another is Mira. So what you need to do, if you are a male participant and you have another friend who is female, then you can create a dialogue where male and female is needed. But if you are male and your friend is also male, then make the conversation between 2 male only. Make the situation where 2 male will be there. Okay, same apply with female also. So when you are writing a dialogue, you have to just think about that, like when we need to record this conversation, so I need 1 extra participant. If that extra participant is male or female, based on that only I will write the dialogue. Because in some languages what happen, based on the gender, the sentence formation is changed. Okay, so like for example, here 2 female dialogues are there, Aisha or Mira, so I will not record this sentence. Okay, so for recording this sentence, 2 female is needed. So when she will record, so what she will do, she will say Aisha namaste, Mira namaste, tum kaisi ho, Aisha मैं अच्छी. So she will tell the word Aisha, then मैं अच्छी हूँ, इन दिनों की तुम्हारी दिनचर्या कैसे चल रही है. Again another will say Mira, मैं सुबह जल्दी उठकर कुछ योग करने के बारे में सोच रही हूँ. So recording should be like this, as I have explained earlier. And the media title means the audio file name should be what? So this is short conversation. The media file should be SC underscore yoga. So after seeing that file only, we can understand, oh, this is short conversation and the short conversation about yoga. Is it clear now? So next, I think listening is clear. Now we will move forward to the second skill, that is called speaking. So inside speaking, there are totally 6 tasks, 6 subcomponents is there. Out of 6, last 2 No need to make a questions on last two, that is introduce yourself and talk about the language you are being tested for. That options will come there when you are inputting the questions, but leave it blank. What you need to do, you need to only make a questions out of these four. Okay, out of six, only four tasks you need to do. The first is speak the word given on the screen. What is here? These types of speaking, making a speaking question is very easy. Among all the questions, easiest most is speaking. So what you need to say, you need to only give the word. Just for example, here same 48 questions, 24, no need to explain this. And here the item format is simple questions. For speak the word, how we can see, we can see here. So same, the instructions should be in your concerned language. If you want, you can just translate these things in your language, or if you want to give your what you say instructions that will be valid or better, you can write your own or translate this. Speak the word given on the screen. So means patal par diya gaya shabd bole. So here totally in one set 8 questions will be there. So only you need to give the word. Okay. Here you can see one thing. For A2 level, we use these types of structure, prem, prasannata. But when we will go for A1 level, you can see pahar. There is no extra thing is there like pakana, jana. But make sure everyone not create a questions ana, jana, khana, pina, sona. These types of verbs, it is requested to you all, don't make these types of verb, which is most frequent, because as you know, we have already 50,000 questions in our database. So these types of most frequent verb that belongs to Hindi, Kannada or any language, that is already in our database. If you are choosing the verb, so at the time of choosing the word, same as for listening or speaking, don't frame a word with most frequent words. As you know, like don't ask ana, khana, jana, sona, pina. Don't make the questions on that. Okay. So these types of words you can select. So it is easy. And same the item for the here, what you need to do, no need to for all these questions. When you are making a questions, so you need to what you say, insert a media file. For select the word, one questions, one media file. Select the sentence, same word questions, one media file. Same complete the sentence, means one questions, one media file. But when we are creating listening passage, so only one times you need to insert that passage, and next time only you will use that passage. No need to insert every time the passage. I will explain when I will explaining the what you say question input screen. So once with one media file, means with one passage, you will create 4 questions here. But when we are going for speaking, speak W, once you need to input this media file, and with this only all 48 questions will covered. And with speak the sentence, speak as, with this media file only, you can input all 48 questions. Same, speak about a topic. You can see one thing, in some questions in media file I used underscore. Where I used underscore means for every time you need to input that media file when you creating that types of questions. But where I didn't use the underscore word symbol, there once you need to input for all 600 questions. So only once you need to input media file, next time you just add new questions, you can add the questions. Okay. Same here, speak the statement. What you need to do, you just provide a sentence. Okay, it's a simple process. Like for primary level, you can pass on simple sentence. Okay, for A2 level, you can ask compound sentence or complex sentence, or you can use the word inside the sentence that is complex in nature. Okay, like for example, yogic shabd in Hindi. Okay, same here. What you need to do is speak about a topic. The third task is speak about a topic. Okay, here totally 7. If here 14, so out of 14, 7 belongs to A1 level, 7 belongs to A2 level. And here long questions, so marks is 5 and time is also 5 minutes. Here what you need to give one questions like speak about a topic and Banaras. And here the instructions is like that: speak about a topic, speak 2 minutes about a topic. Okay, when you are just, you can write down, when you are asking a questions, speak about a topic, so you can ask speak 2 minutes about this topic. You can translate this sentence in your concerned language. The time should be speak about this topic 2 minutes, speak about this topic 3 minutes, not more than that. Okay, and the time is 5 minutes. Same, you can ask a questions, you can give any topic. It is based on you, what topic do you want to give. Same, next question is describe the picture. Here what you need to do, you need to select the picture. Okay, and select the picture. The media file of this picture should be I'm explaining, media file of this picture is speak dp. Okay, and with the title of this image file. Okay, so you can add any title of this media file and you can input this and ask a questions. Same, you can ask describe 2 minutes. Yes, speak 2 minutes to describe the picture. Okay, speak 3 minutes to describe this picture. And one thing what makes sure when you are giving any picture, that picture should be like clear, like don't give a picture of a person who is not well known to that language, concerned language people. Okay, just for example, if I'm giving a picture which is not famous or which is not familiar to the other people, how I say, anyone, like any politician which is not familiar to all the area, and you give that picture and say describe this picture, yeah, tell me about this picture. If I'm not able to identify that person, okay, how I can describe the picture? So when you're asking a picture or describe a picture, that thing should be clear to everyone. Okay, so this is the clear. And next, introduce yourself and talk about the language you are being tested for. Leave it these 2 questions. Okay, so I written here 000. Same, we will go for the reading. Here spelling correction, same 48 questions, 24. Okay, sentence correction, I will just give one example, then it will be clear for you all. Spelling correction, what you need to do, instructions should be in your concerned language, that is clear. In questions, you should give the wrong, wrong spelling. Okay, just for example, this word is Vidyalaya. What I have given in questions, Vidhalaya. And then we give 4 options: Vidyalaya, Vidyalaya, Vidhalaya, Vidhalaya. Okay, so these questions is wrong, and in 4 options, out of 4 options, 1 option is correct. Okay, these types of questions you can ask, like for example, here is Dhire, and these questions is not randomly, means that is near to that correct spelling. Okay, just for example, we can ask here Udas, so we can only change one word, one letter. Okay, same Prakriti. So with this we can identify, oh, this word should be Prakriti. Okay, then we will find out which one is the correct. So these types of questions you can ask here. Pariksha, so this is Pariksha. So with this we can identify, oh, Pariksha, it means the word should be Pariksha. Then we will find which one is Pariksha. Is it clear now? Same with sentence. Here what you can say, you can change the PNG, person, number, gender, mark. You can just make error here in the sentence, that error sentence should be there, not the correct one sentence. Same with the spelling, the wrong spelling will be given, and in 4 options, 1 option is correct, other 3 are wrong. Same with sentence, not, please don't write the correct sentence in the questions only. Okay, write wrong sentence in the questions, and in options you just ask 1 correct. Okay, these types of things you can ask. जैसे क्वेश्चन इज मोहन ने भोजन करा, ओके, मेरी छोटी बहन ने रोटी बनाया. तो the question is correct, and out of 4 options, 1 option is correct and other are wrong. So by this you can ask a questions. Same with poem. Okay, here you can give 1 poem, and based on this poem you can ask 1, 2, 3 questions. Okay, same. So spelling correction and sentence correction is clear. Here in questions you need to write the wrong spelling, and in options, out of 4 options, 1 spelling is in 1 option, correct spelling is given, and 4 wrong spelling. So examiner need to identify that. Same with sentence corrections, and in poem, based on 1 poem there will be 2 questions. Okay, if you want you can ask more questions, but whenever I write the numbers, that number should be minimum. Like for example, if I write here 2 questions, so from 1 from 1 poem, minimum 2 questions will be there. Okay, so like here you can ask a 6 poem. Out of 6 poem, total 12 poem. Out of 12, 6 poem is belongs to primary level, 6 poem belongs to upper primary level. Here same item format is multiple choice. Same with a story, you can identify the story. Here what you need to do, when you are selecting a poem, so the length of that poem should be like approx 12 lines. Okay, or the length of that story should be approx 250 to 300 words. What you can, so no need to ask the whole story, you can select a part of a story also. Okay, if the story length is long, you can select or poem is long, you can select 1 part of a story or 1 part of poem, and based on that story or poem you can ask the questions. But make sure when you are asking a story or poem, don't ask who is the writer of this poem or who is the writer of this story, because it may be possible that a story, if I didn't know, so I didn't identify this story belongs to which writer. Yeah, who is the writer of this story, who is the writer of this, who is the poet of this poem. Okay, so you can ask the questions directly from the story, or you can ask the word grammatical questions, but don't like ask this story belongs to which writers, or what is the title of this story. Even when in school we can ask, because we know there is only definite 10 or 12 story or 5 or 6 poem, so a student can identify the writer of that poem. But here when you are asking the language proficiency, that question is not a valid question. Is it clear? So now we will just move forward the comprehension passage. Same comprehension passage, you can select a passage, and same the passage length should be 300 to 350 words. When we are going for recording, to what we need to see in listening, the recording time should be 2 minutes plus minus 10 or 15 second. And when we are selecting a story for a story, poem or comprehension passage for reading, the length of that should be with words like approx 300 words plus minus 10 or 20. Okay, so this is the things. From 1 story there will be 2 questions. From 1 poem there will be 2 questions. From 1 story there will be 3 questions. From 1 comprehension passage there will be 4 questions. Okay, and like 6 story, in 12 story, 12 poem and 12 comprehension passage for you. And next we will go for the writing skill. Inside writing skill, I will show you 1 story. This is the story. This one is the same story, and this one is comprehension passage. You see, this passage belongs to like some, I don't know, this is not the Hindi or story. Okay, this one is the passage about Bodh Gaya, one city of Bihar. Okay, same here. This one is some story or some, you can ask anything. You can take the story from any newspapers for upper primary level. Okay, any newspaper if that belongs, that is, or any journal. But you have to identify, oh, this passage should be understood by the this level of student. So you need to identify that. Same, I think reading is completed. Now we will go moving to writing skills. Here the questions write. As you know, I have written here 000. Yes.
One question. I was asking that for each skills we have to record the passage or record the
No, only for
sentence.
listening.
Only for listening we will record, right?
Yes.
Not for speaking, reading, or writing.
No.
Okay, thank you.
Listening, only listening you need to record now, because the student will answer after listening. Here a student will answer after reading the passage, so no need to record that. Okay, recording is only needed for listening. Okay, these 5 as I tell earlier only in the starting of the session only. Okay, so next we will move for the writing skill. Write about one of your family members. Don't make a questions on this. Okay, so I have written here 000. Okay, next is write about a topic. Same how you select speak about a topic. Okay, same way you have to select write about a topic, but make sure these two topics should not be identical. As I know, there should not be two questions which is same or identical. Like for example, if you have asked, for example, write about Bodh Gaya, just for example. So don't ask same questions in speak about Bodh Gaya. Okay, so these types, when you are selecting a topic, you should make remember here you need to select 14 topic, and here you need to select 14 topics. So you need to identify 28 different topic. Okay, then you can identify this topic I will ask in speaking skill, and this topic I will ask in writing skills. Okay, same, summarize the following paragraph in 50 words. What is this?
One question, please tell me that the level of the topic will be what, A1 or A2? Means first or
Yeah, here
second, right about the
seven topic will be A1 level, 7 topic will be A2 level.
okay.
It is written here. I will share this sheet with you all. Don't worry about that. And if you have any doubt, I will clear. Okay. So here
Amit sir,
yes, sir. Sorry, ma'am.
Amit sir, it's okay. Summarize the following passages in 50 words. You said that we can apply that Kannada also language.
Yeah, every questions you need to apply for Kannada languages.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So here summarize the following paragraph in 50 words. What you need to do, you have to just select a passage whose length is approx 150 to 200 words.
Excuse me,
Okay.
sir.
Then let me
Sir,
finish.
can it be done in English, sir?
Sorry.
Can we typed in English?
No. Except media title, everything should be in your concerned language.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Except media title should be in English. Except that, everything, even instructions, even instructions, even questions, options, everything, answers, everything should be in what you say, in your concerned language only. So here, what is to summarize the following paragraph? So you need to select a paragraph whose length, the length of that paragraph should be 150 to 200 words, and you need to ask that summarize this passage in 50 words. Okay. So here totally 14 questions. So you need to select 7 passages from A1 level and 7 passages from A2 level. And every time just again repeating, don't use same passage twice. Okay. Next, arrange the following sentence in correct order. I will just summarize. Wait a minute. This is summarize the passage. So here, this course sample file is in Hindi. So the passage is in Hindi. If that sample like if you are working for Urdu language, so this passage should be in Urdu. Okay, but the title of this passage should be in English. Okay, title of this passage should be in English, English or Roman script. Next here, that question is arrange the following sentence in correct order. Here, what you need to do, just you need to write down 4 sentences and what is the order of the sentence, and this the what you say here, like एक दिन शाम को समुद्र पर गए हम लोग घूमने गोवा गए, समुद्र में कुछ नावें चल रही थी, वहां होटल विराट में ठहरे. So these 4 sentences are different and you need to arrange which one is the first sentence, which one is the second sentence, which one will be the third, and which one will be the fourth one. Even all of you know these types of questions, so you can create. So here options like B, D, A, C. But one thing you remember at the time of inputting the questions, I will explain you. Don't use any of numbers that I will explain at the time of inputting the questions or next of my session. Okay, same these types of questions you can ask. And next is Vakya Parivartan, sentence transformation. Sentence transformation is what? Here you need to ask 13 questions and 13 questions from every level. So here you can ask, like you can use a sentence and change in options, you can change the voice. Like for example, active, you can ask a sentence in active voice and ask them to convert in passive voice. Like here say मोहन समाचार पत्र नहीं पढ़ता है, तो मोहन द्वारा समाचार पत्र नहीं पढ़ा जाता है, मोहन समाचार पत्र नहीं पढ़ पाता है, समाचार पत्र मोहन नहीं पढ़ता है, समाचार पत्र मोहन से नहीं पढ़ा जाता है. तो this if we transform is change this sentence, तो what is the correct sentence? ठीक है, जैसे बच्चे गीत गाते हैं, तो बच्चों द्वारा गीत गाया जाता है, बच्चे से गीत गाते हैं, गीत बच्चों से गवाया जाता है, गीत बच्चों से गाया गया. So like these types of questions you can ask in sentence transformation. Okay, same last one is the describe the picture. Here you can ask, give the picture and ask a student, and here when you are describe the picture, or sorry, write about the picture or write about a topic, the instructions should be write about this picture in 200 or 250 words, or write about this picture in 300 words. Okay, what you need to do at the time of when I will explain the question input screen, wherever the multiple choice is there written, so direct answer will be there. Where long questions will be there, at that time you no need to write whole answers. What you need to do, you need to do write the questions queue, as Sakuntala ma'am will explain you. Like for long answer questions, you have to give the queue, means the points on which points should be explained in the questions. Okay, so this is the all from my side. I think I have explained everything. If you have any doubt, you may ask now. So, and for time being, we will, if you have any
Sir.
doubt, after that, I will close the session, and next session will about question inputting a screen, and that will start at 11:45.
Sir, I have a question.
Yes, please.
We have to do it set wise or question wise?
No need to do the set wise. It should be in question wise.
Okay, sir. And when you said that add speak W, and you can keep adding the words in one go. So what does it mean? We have to like
No, that when I will explain our question input screen, that will be clear that time. Why I will tell once you need to input that media file. Okay.
Yeah.
In next session it will be clear.
Okay,
No.
sir. Thank you.
So we need the copy of this lecture, video of this lecture, or hard copy, whatever is possible.
Sorry, ma'am, I'm not able to understand what you are asking.
So we need a video of this lecture offline or hard copy of this material, whatever
Ma'am,
is convenient to you.
your voice is breaking. Can you write down in the chat box? That will be clear.
sir, we need the copy of this video or hard copy of this material, whatever is convenient to you.
Ma'am, I will try to give you the video of this session, but that will only possible by the Friday, not before that. Because tomorrow is holiday.
all these videos.
All the video I will try to give you on the Friday. I will try.
Amit ji, one thing that are you sharing?
क्या बोल रहे हैं सरोज जी?
Amit ji, one thing that you are sharing both of the sheet for our reference. That suppose if we need to check anything, that how the question need to suppose if we forget anything. So both of the sheet what you have explained right now, you will share with us, right?
Yeah, I will share both of the sheets. It will be
So is
shared in
tomorrow
your,
holiday? So
yeah,
is
just
tomorrow
now
holiday?
not it's not holiday for you. Okay, your 15 days calculated even on Saturday and Sunday also. It is a holiday for the office, so we will not join tomorrow, okay, for this live session. So today only in afternoon we have the discussion session. You can ask your doubt and everything.
Hello, sir. I have one query regarding listening recording session. Can we make the recording in such a manner that in the form of narrative, like he said this, and he replied these things to me, and I reply in return? Is it necessary that we have to record two different person, or is it that we can record by myself by doing this narrative form of this?
Yeah, you can record, but it is better if you record. It is required only for the conversation. Other thing you can record individual. In conversation, what happened? Na? There should be two characters. So
Yeah.
it will be good if you take help of any of your friends, any of your colleague, anyone's. So that will be clear to identify the differences. But this dialogue belongs to. You just think about an examining point of view. Okay. So at the examining point of view, what happened if I will listen two different voice, from two different persons, that will be easy for me to identify these dialogues. Like for example, you can ask a questions, just for example, two friends went for holiday trip. Okay. When he returned or when she returned, they explain. Then we can ask who went for the trip. Okay. So when the two different person will be there, then only it is easy to identify. Otherwise, we have to listen whole the recording. So if possible, you can what you say, make help of another person. And if it is not possible, you can use your voice for both the dialogues.
And one more thing, sir, for preparing the question papers, we have to write the question paper in a Microsoft Word file, isn't it? And then we have to convert it into PDF.
No,
Otherwise,
not. It is not required for convert PDF and write in Word. You can directly input the questions in our portal also, and you can write the questions in Word. From there, you can copy and paste in our portal. That I will explain in the next session. Okay.
Because I thought that there might be some problem regarding the fonts, because we have to use Make.
No. We have our portal is support unique code, so you need to type in unique code. Okay. So no need to convert and PDF, sending PDF. We have developed one online portal, that is language proficiency portal. I will explain in the next session, and you need to input the questions on that portal only.
Okay, sir.
सर हमारा जो स्क्रिप्ट है उसको हम कैसे इनपुट करेंगे, जैसे असमिया स्क्रिप्ट को सर?
हमारा पोर्टल असमीज स्क्रिप्ट को सपोर्ट करेगा. ठीक है, आप वो असमीज में इनपुट करेंगे.
अच्छा ठीक है.
ठीक है, मैं पोर्टल आपको दिखाऊंगा. सारे जितने भी लैंग्वेजेस के लोग यहाँ हैं, सारे स्क्रिप्ट हमें सपोर्ट करेगा, बशर्ते आपको टाइपिंग यूनिक कोड में करना है. आपके कंप्यूटर में आज के टाइम में सबके कंप्यूटर और मोबाइल में यूनिक कोड सपोर्ट करता है, तो उसके लिए आप ये ना ले. व्हाट्सएप में वीडियो भेजना संभव नहीं है. एक वीडियो लगभग 1 GB के आसपास का होता है. So it is not possible to share the video through WhatsApp. I will share the document through WhatsApp. Don't worry.
सर ऑडियो फाइल भी पोर्टल में अपलोड सर. सर ऑडियो फाइल भी
MP3 उसका साइज क्या होगा?
किसका?
जो फॉर्मेट MP3 में जो हमने रिकॉर्डिंग करनी है